ready for more right now. I said I was going to be continuing this tomorrow morning, and I'm sticking to my word. Doesn't mean I'm necessarily going to guarantee anything good, but certainly possible. That plus I've picked up on a few extra things that just kind of passed by me because they were just smaller extra details. Like, I still feel like I should be able to very easily do this if the need arises. Just really simple and straightforward that. Just waste 1 or 2 frames there, then just continue walking left, and the iframes should just let you walk to the door left. Stage 8 doesn't seem to be that much of a problem except for maybe Dracula and that ice skip. I mean, that ice skip's pretty tricky. I mean, once you've done enough times though, it's really not that bad. I mean, it's just a one-shot deal, really. Dracula fight though, however, that's several precise movements back to back sometimes even. Wasn't expecting that. What happened there? What was that? I don't even know what that one was. Of course that wouldn't work. Of course it doesn't. Okay, I really just hope I have the extra health so I can just tank a hit there. Because I seem to actually be having trouble with that 45-degree angle setup now, these days. I mean, this should be on screen. Don't know why it's still giving me problems, the chat. I mean, I could get everything else in the layout right, it's just... I don't know what's wrong with the chat. Hello, sir, I think we're just gonna use Google Translate. I'm gonna guess that's Vietnamese. And... Google Translate's not even helping. That can't be just the letter C. Who crossed himself crossed. This is why I wish, like, someone who actually speaks Vietnamese could be here to help me translate it. Because Google's not going to be able to do it, I don't think. Okay, so that's how you did it. I see. double fail. I couldn't even get any inputs in through there. I really hope I can just tank the hit at this point. I don't know why I can't seem to do this anymore. Like, I can barely even do that trick anymore. I really don't know anymore. I think it was probably because I was standing too close to the middle. I think that's probably where I went wrong. Like, if you're really close to the middle, then it's just super easy to just jump off the platform and still not get it. Okay. I just don't know anymore, really. So hopefully I can just simply leave it at this, because I'm not really that good at improvising anymore, it seems. Well, worst case scenario, I could just try and force out something like that as well. I mean, if I do stand far back, then I think that will just give me more time to actually react to whatever laser formation I get. And that way I'll be less likely to be too far left to actually hit the guy. So I think if you want to just try and duck under the laser, you gotta stick as far right as possible. You gotta stay on the right side of that platform, otherwise, let's say you're like on the far left side of it. I'm just gonna see if I can replicate this. Actually, no, that was... What are you doing, actually? Now I don't even know what you're doing, Sypha. Not yet. Yeah, something like that, kind of. Where if you're too far to the left, and you got a really long laser, then by the time you can actually start standing up again, it's a little too late and your fire's just gonna miss. However, that could work, though. Or we could always just opt to get hit and then use those invincibility frames to just finish him off. Kinda like so. Or that. Okay, I kinda skimped a bit on this yesterday, so I'll just do this a bit more and then I'll start some runs. And this doesn't look like it's gonna work, damn it. And these birds aren't even coming down right now. What is this? Neither one is coming down. Okay, I thought it was... Okay, that one flies away, though. What was that? Two birds and neither one would come down. I just wish I could have luck like that all the time, but it's not always the case. Oh, okay. What was that? Oh, I actually got that one? Really? Yep, we're gonna get hit again. Okay, just put me in 9-3. I want to go over this a bit. Because it's much easier than you think to just get that wrong. Like, believe me, that move there, what I just did, that really doesn't make much sense. Yeah, like I froze him this way. I was a little too far to the left. and then I just couldn't actually get up the stairs because I wasn't right next to them. But if you're not far left enough, then your ice spell just doesn't go through because you just climb on the stairs instead. There we go. I mean, getting the damage boost in is straightforward enough. That's a lot less finicky than just trying to cast freeze right next to a flight of stairs. Something like when the Fuzzbuster I want to boost off of was at the bottom left corner, that's when I want to start doing my jump. When it's at the bottom left corner of that platform there, that's when I want to start the jump. And by then I should be jumping into it, boosting the right way, and then I just have to cast freeze just the right way. And typically that involves the other two Fuzzbusters I want to just clip with being like one on top of the other. That's what usually seems to work best. I really hope it doesn't come down to 1 point of health again on that fight. I've already done it once. I've already done that once recently. Still got a PB, but I don't want to have it be that stressful again. Especially if it could be a world record. Okay, that's good to hear. Yep. I'll see what I can do about that. But I'd rather not click off the screen just in case I skip too many frames. I mean, I want to make the run look as authentic as possible, and just randomly a few frames dropping, that would be kind of weird. I mean, I'm going for a world record here still. We're not playing around, we're going for world record. Honestly, they never did. If they did, you'd still be looking at that right now, just saying. Not looking forward to this. I never am. Right. Oh, that's not something I want to do again. Yep. I knew that was gonna happen at least once today. Actually, I'm just gonna get this back on screen real quick. Saw that one coming from a mile away. Like, if this keeps up, I think I am just actually gonna take it really slow on the owls, just to make sure I don't get stuck when the item drop. Or at least just until it does drop, but I'm not picking it up. Just so I don't get stuck with a sub-weapon I can't make good use of. I mean, at least it's not the dagger, but still, the axe is hardly any better when Trevor's using it. I mean, Grant's just much better at positioning them, because he's just got much better movement in general. I whip the first one that I can, then I just throw as much holy water. Oh. That's a completely different set of mudmen. Well, first things first, you don't want to get hit by them unless you've actually hit them once and reduced their size, because if you get hit by the mudmen before actually dropping them down to size by hitting them once, that does 4 damage. Otherwise, if you've hit him at least once and at least made him somewhat smaller than what he starts out as, you only take 3. Because on 4 damage a pop at 16 health, 4 hits would kill you, while with 3 damage at 16 health, 6 hits would kill you. Yeah, that's first things first right there. Plus there's a few places where you just let stalactites that fall hit you, so really. Oh, God. Not even the double shot. I got nothing. Well, I got something, but still. Whatever. It's not the worst. We'll just go with it unless something really horrible happens. We'll just go with this unless something terrible happens, like, in stage 3. Okay, so, what I was saying. It's just really important to actually knock them down to size if you think they're gonna hit you, because in that case, if you do it just right, you can still get out of the cave with enough health to just start doing damage boosts on 3-2, and there's even one on 3-3, but I've never done it in a run yet. And if you take just one hit where it does 4 damage, then you still have to miss out on one of the damage boosts in 3-2 or 3-3. Because if you didn't, then you'd be able to just sneak by with 1 point of health. And if there's anything I learned from speedrunning these games, the only point of health that actually matters is your last one. I barely remember too much about the Mudmen at all. Still really busy with 3, by the way. Ooh. Got a crazy set of owls there that really didn't let me do much of anything. Really couldn't do much of anything right there. It was either that or just take a death. It was pretty much that or just die. So if I wouldn't have backed up there, the knockback would have pushed me right into the water and that would have been it. Trying not to die so early on anyway. I mean, what am I gonna do when it's actually time for me to run this game in a marathon? Like, even if I lose a second or two, just trying to make sure I'm alive, that's the most important thing. Okay, we are really far behind now. We gotta be at least 2 seconds in the hole by now, if not 3. If it gets any worse, I think I'll just reset anyway. I really can't afford to lose any more time at this point. At least not in the early stages. It's certainly getting there. Mine's like in the 34 somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. And we miss a crouch cancel on top of all that. That's a few more frames lost. I'm gonna jump there in case the drop's there. I do not want to pick it up still. I still don't want to get stuck with an item drop. I mean, if I just stay stuck on the first few stages, how the hell am I gonna actually run this game in a marathon? If I just stay on the first few stages, then that's really not gonna be good. Still got him though. Losing another second or so on this stage from that owl. Yup. Hopefully the next stage treats me better. I mean, there's still a lot of time to get back on stage 5, because in that stage I actually missed the Axe Armor's Axe Boost. Actually missed the Axe Boost on 5A. Got the other one, though, before it, which is even harder. But yeah, I could really use all that stuff right about now. I'm almost 3 seconds in the hole. I do not need to have it get any worse. I'm guessing the chandeliers have been giving you problems. Yeah, the chandeliers are by far the hardest parts. The hardest part of stage 6 by far had to be the chandeliers. Especially if you want to get like a 1 cycle on those. That's probably the hardest trick in the game, for all we know. Yeah, every time I see 2Cat do it, he pretty much gets it. Like, he must have a really good method for that. If you 3-cycle them, they're actually pretty easy. It's just 5 seconds slower than 2 cycles and 10 seconds slower than the fastest possible chandeliers you can do. 3 cycles is actually really easy. It's best just to do that unless you really get familiar with how they work. Like, if I were you, I would just stick to 3 cycle for now. Oh, you can actually do 2 cycle? That's nice. 2 cycles gave me trouble, like when I was trying to do them. Like, I had problems with the 2 cycles when I was running that game still. Though there is another setup to get a 2 cycle, but if you do it that way, then you can't go for a 1 cycle. Okay, I guess I don't have to worry about the drop at least. Still almost 3 seconds behind where I'd like to be, but at least I'm not gonna get stuck with a drop by the at least not for this stage, and probably not the one after it. With the way I know how to manipulate the drop. We're only gonna have to worry about it once we get back to stage 6, and even then, if I do everything just right, then that wouldn't even be a problem. Well, that's good. That should make up for some of our time loss. Let's kind of just go through right now. There we go. At least this stage has gone pretty well so far. This is a good stage, at least. And then I just jump for no reason, but that really doesn't change anything. Then I just jump. At least that didn't change anything. Alright, still got him though. I need to get that extra throw in, but we still got him. Gained a bit of time back. We're gonna get a lot more if stage 5 just goes exactly according to plan. Which is really what I need right now after stages 1 and 3. 1, that was a stupid mistake. 3, I didn't set the owls up right, got kind of unlucky with them. Everything else was good so far. Got it! That's what I was, like, most worried about, and we just got it. Now hopefully I can just get the 5B so I can just breathe for a bit. Let's actually just get this time. Okay, good. Because I actually messed that up in my PB recently. It was both that and a rough stage 9. Bad drop and... Ooh, wow. Bad drop and bad bird patterns. I really, really wasn't expecting that, though, by the way. That I wasn't expecting at all. I mean, in that run, it was pretty much just missing that axe boost. And in stage 9, I got a bad drop, misplayed with using it in the wrong place. Then got like a bad bird pattern. Took like an extra time just to get a nice clip. Got a slow 9-4 and a bad drop on 9. And missed 5s. Axe armor boost. Everything else was pretty much just almost completely and utterly spot on. If I just had those 2 stages near perfect, on top of everything else I had in that run, it would have been world record. If I don't get a low bird, this will actually be really scary. So it's all up to Lady Luck right now. I'm just gonna leave it up to luck at this point. I don't want to fall too far behind, so I'm just gonna leave it up to luck. If I was actually doing my marathon run, it would be a different story, but still going for world record here, so world records weren't made on safe strats. I'm gonna try one thing here, though, a little bit different. And that was it. Just wait like a few frames just for that bird to come down. Hopefully it does. If it does, I will just hit it. And that's exactly what just happened. So, okay, so we are safe for this stage, actually. Still losing a bit of time off that Fuzzbuster there, but hey. We got the more important trick. We got the trick that actually really mattered. Or tricks, but I still gotta stay on my toes for the rest of this. And yes, now I know how to deflect the bird on 6D pretty much every time. It was just a small little detail I wasn't figuring out. Now I know how to deflect it, so ooh. Okay, these birds are being annoying, and so is this guy. Okay, I got annoying birds, that's gonna suck. Okay, at least I'm not going backwards. At least not twice in this stage. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure I don't get stuck with the drop, so I'm being a little careful there. Speaking of drops, it should appear any moment now. Oh, speaking of which, there it is. Not gonna risk it, I'll just throw the holy water just to really make sure I'm safe. I think I'm even behind Funk Doc right now. I mean, I got pretty shitty luck with the birds, so that didn't help. Yeah, just do a sliding motion from A to B to hit that guy. In this game, and in CV1, we'll never really know. It might have seemed like a good idea at the time, but once they speedrun this game, try and do it as fast as possible, even just casually I might start to realize just how bad an idea that would be. Did I do it right? Please tell me I did it right. Yes! I swear, if I was like 1 or 2 pixels more to the left, that wouldn't have gone through. I think he last streamed like mid or late 2017, so I highly doubt it. I mean, I really set the bar high on stage 6, so +2 there is not too bad. Now, I don't know if I have to look out for drops right now. If I do, okay. Just trying to make sure I get across all this, too. So jump, slash, and freeze. Step here. Jump now. Good. Okay, if I get a drop, I'm just gonna cast a nice spell, and hopefully that'll just be enough to not get hit. Okay, no drop, so we just do the usual and just run forward. Or walk as well. None of these characters know how to run except for Grant. Just walk away. Still nailed it though, but yeesh. That's gonna slow me down a bit. That might cost me about 2 seconds. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. Really wasn't sure there. It's actually much worse to just get stuck on the ceiling, because that way you're pretty much guaranteed to get hit an extra time. Then you're really in trouble if that happens. Lost a bit of horizontal momentum just by freezing the bird there, of all places. Wow. I should still be able to... Okay, there we go. on an emulator once. I probably got to like the mid-game and never got past that. I mean, that's just really not meant to be played on a keyboard. I didn't want to take a chance there. I didn't feel like that was actually going to work, so I just jumped back and let the holy water finish him off. I don't know what kind of time loss we're looking at. We're obviously looking at some. Definitely looking at a time loss, though. With having a bit of trouble on that ice skip on 7B and, well, that Cyclops kill. Okay, I thought it was gonna be more. I thought it was gonna be more than that. Okay, I thought I pretty much nailed it in my personal best, stage 7. Maybe I don't know. Now I have to get this, or it's probably not happening. Oh, shit! That's not it at all. Oh, God. And the bat just comes back for more. I think I could have actually made that jump. I feel like I could have made that. Okay, don't let it get worse. It's already bad enough. It doesn't need to get worse. It really doesn't have to get worse. It just doesn't have to get worse than this. Yeah. It does not have to get worse. It never needs to actually get worse. Just gonna try and brush it off and continue running this anyway. See what happens. Really didn't need that though, considering all the time losses I've taken throughout earlier stages in the game, but still. Just in case I need an extra one, I'll pick it up right there. I'll lose in about 7 seconds or so. At least. Because of my PB, I actually did that perfectly. Almost got hit again. That probably would have actually gotten me killed that time. Let's just try and not die at the very least. I said not die. Shit. Oh, hell. Oh, hell. I know what I have to do. It's gonna be this. Okay, that was actually much worse than I thought. Sloppy first phase death. Sloppy everything, really. It doesn't help that bat also got right in my face when I was just trying to climb the stairs. Like, I couldn't even go up the stairs because the bat just got in my way. Yeah, nice try. There's a bat in the way, Sypha. Really not much you can do about that. Hopefully this stage can just go better, and we'll just see. Wait, I wasn't so... okay, I gotta drop 2, I gotta drop 2. I'll try, but I'm not gonna be happy about it. Okay, that was a mess. As long as it doesn't get worse, just maybe this could still be interesting. I mean, it's already really, really, really bad, but if it doesn't get worse, then just maybe we can still pull it off. Okay, I think our run might be dead. If I get hit too much on 9-2, then it's gonna be dead for sure. If I get hit too much here and can't do a good backup with Fire Spell, then run's dead for sure. If I just know what to do, we can maybe pull off something nice. We can maybe finish strong, but it's really not looking good right now. It's really not looking good. Okay, at least that was nice. Now, I don't know what I'm going to be doing here. Is that actually finished yet? Okay, now, I don't know what exactly I'm going to be doing here. It seems like no matter what I do at this point, I'm losing time. So I'm just going to do that. Seems like no matter what I do now, I'm just gonna be doomed to lose time. There's just no way around it anymore at this point. Like, you need that lightning spell. Even with a watch, I could have just used that in the right place, and... Because otherwise, with the fire spell, you either have to walk into that knight there on the ledge, or just wait a really absurdly long time for him to just clear out of the way for you. Neither of which is a desirable option. Neither of those is desirable in the slightest. And if I go, I'm not gonna go for the deal line with the stairs, because I have to take another hit. Yeah, that drop ruined all my plans, by the way. I had plans to try and pull it back, but all of them got dwarfed by that drop. I'm just gonna go around to make sure I have some health to deal with the doppelganger, because on 1 health, that's actually a really, really scary fight. I mean, it's bad enough on 6, but on 1, that's terrifying. Not to mention, there's still the birds before that, so... I don't even think I can PB, considering how everything on stage 9 played out. And 8. Even if I get the perfect birds, I still don't think it's gonna be enough. That's if I get them. If. That was actually really good, so let's just see. It's gonna... I wanted that extra health, god damn it. I wanted the health, but it looks like I'm not getting it. Just too fast for me. Now I really don't know. Still nailed it, though. I got stuck in, like, several places. Also, really hesitated on that doppel fight, because I had to do it on 1 point of health. So yeah, that drop forced me to get hit in more places than just one. Even with the watch, I probably could have done better. And that doppel fight, I would have done it quicker if I had more of a safety net going into it, but I had, like, practically none, so... I didn't want to make any stupid moves at that point, because any misplay would have killed me there. Okay, so that's 3 times now I've done that fight on 1 health in runs. So I'd really rather not do it on 1 point of health, it's just... At least I've been able to do that on 1 health, so... I mean, the donation incentive for me to do that in the Resort Fest Marathon run is just $5. I'm pretty sure that's going to be met, so... I'm probably doing it no matter what, unless I really run short on health. And probably this, too. Missed it! I missed it. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. We're gonna try, but I'm really not gonna be happy about it. We're gonna try, but it's really not good. This really isn't good right now. I cast that way too early. So now I have to do the fight on 1 point of health. Including 1 cycle Drac 3, so this could very easily just all blow up in my face right now. I'll still try not to die regardless. Inputs, please don't delay. This is not the time for inputs to not go through. Oof. Still survived that at least, but yeah, now we're really falling behind. We already have fallen really far behind though before this. Now it's just even worse. Still alive, but I don't know. Nice finish, though. Okay, I really... Okay, I think missing the ice skip cost me all that time, though. Yeah, that ice skip, though, that was pretty rough to miss that. I think that's probably where I lost a bunch of the time, if not all of it. Almost all of it, actually. Still did a really, really good job on the Dracula fight. For 1 point of health, I was still spot on, pretty much. Okay, let's go again. Hopefully I'll actually nail the 8-1 double ice skip this time. And preferably everything else up to that point as well. Not to mention, that drop on stage 9 really didn't help. Like, that didn't help in the slightest. Like, I really needed better than that, and I didn't get it. Like, maybe I could have gotten the personal best if everything from that point onward would have been perfect, but once I saw that drop, I should have known it was over. I mean, I lost the PB as soon as I got that fire drop. Lost the world record on stage 8 once I missed the double ice skip. At least I still survived that, though. I mean, I'll still be great in the marathon, but still want to get that world record. I know I can do it. I just had a lot of mishaps in the late game. One of which was completely and utterly out of my control, and that just dragged the whole stage down. Stage 8, though, I feel like I could have actually gotten that jump, even if just barely. Even if it was down to the last pixel, I still could have maybe nailed that. Then again, it would have been all up to stage 9 to determine the fate of the run. Getting hit a lot here, huh? Okay, I don't exactly remember what my fastest was. If I did give you a time, it would be based on when I get the orb at the end of that stage. That's when I stop the timer and move on to the stage 2 split. The 2-cat has a different system entirely. Like, for me, it's pretty much based on when you lose control in the stage that you're playing. Like, the exact moment that it is just done, and you can't move until the next stage starts off. Alright, I'm not getting knocked back, so that's good. Yeah, there's plenty of other people. In fact, I think most runners actually do that. If I'm not mistaken, most runners just do that. Like, no room for error on that fight, I swear. Like, I just needed that holy water to finish him off, but I couldn't even place it because he was just too damn fast for me. If I could have just placed that holy water, we would have been perfectly fine. No, he was just too damn fast for me. Sometimes he's just too fast for me to react to him. Okay, maybe if I move a bit faster, maybe I could just get him next time. I mean, I think it also has something to do with where exactly you stop him. Preferably further back to the left would be good, the best possible scenario. Makes it easier for you to just take him out with the holy water. Because if you can't place that third one, then I think you're in trouble. From what I see with the cross, it's less scary to do it that way, but I pretty much only learned to do it with the holy water. Okay, I don't think so. I don't think it'd be that unfortunate. Depends on what the splits are, really. It's gonna turn July tomorrow. Oh yeah, Nambona. Oh, essentially the split's where you're behind, but you're still gaining time and trying to catch up. So essentially, have I been behind my PB pace for like the whole game until the last stage? Yeah, I saw that article. It was trash. And they conveniently forgot to mention that the kid was being bullied, and when you take that into consideration, it's far more likely that being tormented every single time you go to school to no end is what would drive you over the edge. So it must have had more to do with that than the game itself. all about the BBC, I see. At least the drop's not gonna screw me over on... At least the drop's not gonna screw me over on this stage, but I still have to just make sure I know exactly what I'm doing on Cyclops, because, well... It's pretty easy to screw that up, as you just saw there. That's pretty easy to mess up. Not to mention, the game tells you that it's not for children 3 times at the very least. I mean, I should have seen this coming sooner. I'm pretty sure Grand Theft Auto still doesn't catch a break when it comes to this kind of stuff. Like, I saw a post on Twitter that also kind of pissed me off about the passing of Total Biscuit. He supported Gamergate. He died of cancer. I don't remember what the rest of that post said in context, but the way those last 2 lines came out made it just sound like that he was just a horrible person for supporting Gamergate, which... That had a good cause. There was a reason that that came into existence in the first place. And they're trying to make it sound like his fate was deserved. Like, fuck off. Fuck the fuck right off. I mean, if you're too far left or too far right, you're just gonna start spitting out drivel like that. I'm gonna keep going. I didn't die to Cyclops. In fact, I could still get that world record if I just play a near-perfect game for the rest of it. I could still sub 2830 with a run like this. It's just the Cyclops is not gonna help. Lest I'm mistaken, mainstream media is not far right. Mainstream media just loves to complain about violence in video games. And blames solely the games on these acts of violence when, for all we know, there's just a bunch of background information that just gets completely and utterly ignored. Like, maybe the kid that shot up a school was already violent before even... Maybe he was just already violent by nature. Or things like that. Ah, what? 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 What was that? How did that even? Oh, okay. Just don't get hit by a bird and we should still be perfectly fine. So I just don't get hit on a bird, we should still be perfectly fine, so let's just try and brush that off. Hopefully we can just brush that one off. Oh! That was close! Almost picked that up by accident. Don't get stuck with a drop, don't get stuck with a drop. Do not get stuck with a drop. Trying not to fall too far out of it, but we're really not having any luck right now. I still have the safe state near that Cyclops on stage 3, so I might load that up if I really need it. I don't know about this. I really don't know. Okay, we still got it, though. I'll take it. Lost time getting stuck on the ghost, but I don't know. All I know is I just have to play a really solid game from here on out. Okay, now I actually need this, so I'm probably gonna try and not look at the chat too much now, because, well... Like, they've had it out for video games since the 90s, if I'm not mistaken. Makes me feel like they pretty much almost always had it out for gaming. Okay, got that in. Okay, that I never heard of. So let's actually do this properly now. Yep. Not losing time there again, at least. Still needed a better Cyclops fight on stage 3, and to not get stuck on that ghost on 4, but oh well. Still have a pretty good pace, so this is still workable. This is still workable at the very least, so I'm not too disappointed. Wow. Okay, I thought I was actually gonna miss that for a second there, that jump. I really didn't feel good about that one, so... I mean, once you've done this enough times, it just becomes straightforward, so... Pretty much all comes down to what this bird does. Then I just have to start worrying about 6 and everything else past that. I'll do the safe strat again. Yeah, that's the safe way of doing it. With the way I set that up, I get hit. If I do get hit, the knockback just puts me on the ledge in front of me, so it means I don't die. If you get hit anywhere else, though, it's very likely you just get knocked off the stage and just die from falling off the stage. That safe strat, and other than that, that was a perfect stage. Well, let's just see here. We'll just see. Hopefully the birds are nicer this time, and the fishmen. Alright. I'm actually really scared for drops right now. It's just so much harder to do that when you constantly have to worry about item drops that are out of your control. I think they're blaming the kid that got expelled because of the fact that it looked like his school. I don't think the fictional medieval castle will be like quite as triggering. Oh no, that's not it at all. Oh my god. I really didn't need that after freaking stage 3 and 4, but we're gonna have to carry on regardless. Okay, that's actually not that bad. As long as it doesn't get worse. Oh shit! Oh shit! God, what was all that? Oh, God. How the fuck did I even... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That wasn't even close. That wasn't even fucking close. That wasn't even close in the slightest. Oh, my God. I'm gonna go over this real quick, just in case I need to. So throw one here, quickly jump, throw another. So I guess you really just want to rush those inputs. I guess you gotta rush those moves. Charge? If it doesn't charge, then I really don't know what to do. Yeah, if you give me a pattern like that, then I really don't know what to do. I'm just gonna have to wing it, and hopefully... I mean, it usually doesn't come to that anyway, so... I mean, I usually have better luck with just getting to charge, so... At least if I can get that third holy water in, we don't have to worry about dying to him. So once I just do this a few times, I'll feel comfortable with it again. Okay, I think we're good. Just do those inputs nice and crisp. Wait, nice and crisp? Just do those inputs, spot on. Okay, I'm gonna try again, but I really don't know at this point. After what I just did there on 6, I really don't know anymore. Like, that was just too stupid for me to believe. I really don't know anymore. Probably not gonna make those mistakes again. I mean, I just want to be absolutely sure that if there'd be a drop there, then I wouldn't get it, but I ended up just making more trouble for myself. Like, I swear, if I could have at least just gotten knocked back forwards and not backwards, I still could have lived very easily. If I could have at least just got pushed the right way, but somehow I go backwards. And I still could have maybe survived that, at the expense of even more time on top of the time I was already losing. Wow. Whoa, what was that? Yeah, that corner is actually really silly as to how that works. Those 3 jumps there, pretty much back to back, and that corner acts really funny sometimes. Okay, we're gonna try and get one more run going. If I can at least get one more going, it won't be too bad. I mean, I don't have to get a personal best in the marathon that's coming up, July 13th. I just don't want to completely and utterly blow it, so... At the very least, if we get a deathless, then that could still easily be a sub 29, which that's still a really good time. Recently changed my estimate on that to 31 minutes. I would have set it to 30, but after seeing what happened in Mike Canis' run at SGDQ for this exact same game and category, I just wanted to add the extra safety minutes. I think he only died once in that run, and he did so on purpose just so he could go back to the beginning of Stage 7 to get the ice, because if you lose the ice in the middle of Stage 7 after getting it with Sypha, then you have to get the next one that's actually just... In fact, there's no ice spell until the end of Stage 8, by which you'd would have done all those ice skips that you need to do. I mean, just dying there would make more sense than just trying to go on without the ice, because... It doesn't really feel like there's much of a point in showing off the Sypha route if you're not going to do most of the ice skips that pretty much distinguish Sypha from Trevor. Oh, of course. Whoever's watching the Resort Fest channel at the time I'm running the game, that'll be my audience. Whoever clicks on the link below and watches at the time I'm running this, that's essentially who my audience is. Oh, whoa! Wow! Whoa! How many people? I have no idea yet. Probably not too many. If I keep playing like this, hopefully not too many. Ah, man. Just completely lost track of what I was doing. Now I'm really gonna try to just make this work. Okay, got it. I just want to get the early game over with so I can try stage 6 again. Like, I swear, once one thing goes wrong, the whole run just likes to fall apart. Like, the whole run could immediately just fall apart. I haven't followed that much of it lately. Aside from the change to our national anthem, but that was a while ago. considering, well, even though the original anthem started out with, like, in all of thy sons thou dost command, in all of thou dost command or something, which was gender neutral, it was in all thy sons command for, like, at least 100 years. In all of us command isn't even, like, proper English. Like, that really feels like it's just forced. Like, it's okay as long as it's not forced, and if it's forced, then it's pretty obvious. No, there's just one line that got changed. But I'm really hoping it's not the first step to something even bigger. I mean, if it is, then it's a pretty huge first step to hit something like that. It's been that way for like 100 years. Even 100 years of history can't save you sometimes. I have no idea. No, I'm gonna have to stop to kill the bone pillar here, because those owls hit me a bunch. I'm gonna have to stop to kill this thing. Stopped longer than I wanted to, but it's better than taking a death. I got no choice but to at least stop to kill it. Wasted a bit more time, but... wasted more time than I wanted to, but I'm not dead at least, so hey. I'd say red. Oh, that almost got me, that son of a bitch. That bird almost got me. Yeah, it has a tendency to fly really low and just hit you anyway, even if you try and whip it or throw holy water. Ah, fucking hell, I pressed jump and it just walked straight into the damn thing. Fucking hell, I pressed it! I swear I pressed it! No, he just walks right into the thing like an idiot. Like, at this rate, I'm not even gonna be able to get another run going, because fuck this game. Like, at this rate, I'm not gonna be able to get a run going. If stupid shit like that just happens for absolutely no reason. Like, I swear I pressed jump, that's not even funny. Like, that wasn't even funny in the slightest. That makes zero sense what just happened there. Like, if that happens again, I'm not even gonna want to run this anymore. Maybe because I'm willing to at least look up on some of these harsh realities that some people would otherwise just try and deny. Okay, I'm not going to get knocked into water at least. At least the water's not going to take another run. I'm trying to still watch the screen here, because I really never know with this game. You really never know. Not creative, but more like Cosmet, I'd say. Oh, ho, ho! Funny bird, real funny bird. Of course that's gonna happen again. At least I'm not getting stuck with the axe, but still, that was really annoying, that. Now, at least let me jump over the jellyfish this time, or spores, whichever. At least let me jump over them this time. At least let me have a chance at this, still. At the very least. Even though I gotta be, like, at least 2 seconds in the hole now because of that one bird. At least let me have a chance. Now I really just want to make sure I get the Cyclops just right. Okay, speaking of which, that's not gonna trip me up. Still pretty far behind though because of that one bird. Still have a shot, but ugh, it was really unlucky there. Just finish him off at the very least. If we can just finish the guy off, it won't be too bad. Yeah, what did I tell you? Plus 2.5 or something like that. We were in this exact same position in the run just before that. You don't even know what it stands for? Yet you know why it exists because of the feminist movement? You literally just hear people talk about these, then again, so do I. And with all this information floating around these days, there's just like so much to take in. And by the way, it stands for men going their own way. Hey there, Alexander. I'm gonna try to not disappoint you, but I haven't been having that much luck with that lately. I've been disappointing a lot lately. Mainly myself, because I just set the bar really high for myself. Ooh, what? Well, at least that didn't get too ugly. There are much worse places to not get the jump in. I could probably name 100 places where not getting the jump in is like far worse. On this route alone. Any of those pitfalls, that ghost, the list would just go on and on. Okay, let's just try to have like a really fluid stage 4. I'm gonna play that safe again because I really never know with, well, anything. I really never know with what the birds are gonna do, so I just want to have as much health going at the Cyclops as possible. What time am I going to be? Ideally, the one in the right column, that being the 28:34. I don't know if I'll get that within the next 2 weeks, by the time I'm doing my marathon run at Resort Fest International, but I definitely have to know how to get to that time. Look at my sum of best, that's a 28:14. And even with, like, just... Okay? Whatever that was, at least I'm not getting slowed down too much. Again, the jump just didn't want to go through, but at least that didn't get me killed or anything. Still have all my health I needed. At least I'm not getting penalized for that too much. Yeah. It's getting really annoying now. Like, 2 runs in a row, I try to jump, then the jump just doesn't go through for no good reason. Gonna have to keep going at it, try and make up for whatever that was. At the very least, if I try my best, and actually stay committed to what I'm doing during the marathon, I'm still probably gonna pull out something really nice. Not necessarily a personal best, because there's quite a few things in the run that are actually just luck-based, but... well, unless I get a drop, then I might be screwed no matter what I try. Unless I get a weapon drop, then I should be able to just easily do this deathless. Most of the luck-based portions, except for stage 9, won't outright kill you. So there's also that to think about. I don't know. I'm just kind of trying to look at the screen right now. I don't want to fuck up something simple again. I'll never really know. I don't keep track on that, even though I could easily do so. I just don't. What are we doing here, Cyclops? What are we doing? We're gonna have a hard fight, I see. I tried! I definitely tried there. It's a good backup, but not what I wanted. Nice backup, but that's still gonna put me far behind. Oh, cool. That's still gonna cost me some time, but at least that was a good backup kill. I mean, ideally, you want to just kind of stick him on the left platform, but if he doesn't charge straight away, then it might get delayed to the point where he just will charge when he's facing right, and then he'll just run across the room, and yeah, that's when it gets pretty annoying. At least I hit that again, so that's good news. Still falling pretty far behind, mostly just due to bad RNG right now. It was the bird, and then it was that Cyclops. Everything else wasn't too bad, actually. And those 2 major time losses so far, that was just bad RNG. Both times. Both times was just unlucky. Actually, no. Do I really have to say it again? I'm kind of trying to focus right now, trying to make this not too horrible. I mean, it's already bad enough as it is, I don't need to get worse. Like, I can only take so much before I just get pissed off. Like, I can only handle so much. Actually, no, never mind. I did several times, I think! That, or maybe you just weren't there to hear it, or maybe you forgot, because I swear I do a lot of these live streams. It's pretty easy for just stuff to get lost within, like, one of those. Possible. No, not now, Lucky Bundle, please! Okay, maybe now is a better time, because I'm in an auto-scroller, but... No! Please, this is not the time. Can this please just work, though, by the way? Ooh. I better not run short on hearts. I wasn't exactly keeping an eye on that. I wasn't exactly looking at that, so I don't know anymore. Yeah, that would be, like, a good idea, by the way. Okay, maybe not so much now, since Frankenstein's literally just spam holy water and he dies. Yep. I'm guessing Physicist is talking in Spanish or something? And when I'm actually doing my marathon run at Resort Fest, I'm not going to be looking at a chat at all, really. I'm mostly just going to be looking at the game. It's going to be far more serious, since this is that one moment I'm not going to want to screw up. Oh, shit. Didn't call it right. Now we gotta worry. If I get hit again, I'm gonna have to just miss a D-boost. If I get hit again, I'm missing a D-boost, because, yeah, the way this is set up is just... Probably gonna get hit again anyway. This bird just tends to be a... Oh my god, you fucking asshole. You know what? Oh, shit! Okay! I hate this, but I'm gonna try anyway. I'm not happy about this, but I'm trying anyway. Actually, I don't even... Fuck, I think it's hope... FUCK! I think it's hopeless. Sorry. Okay, that wasn't even my fault. Like, everything that could have gone... Everything that went wrong in that one run, that was just pure bad luck. That was all just bad RNG right there. The drop, bird, Cyclops, everything. Sorry. I was gonna try and just go for the next holy water in that stage, but turns out I don't know how to deboost past those enemies, because I really shouldn't need to know how to do that. That drop, that was just really bad luck right there. Yeah, sorry about that. I never did figure out how to get rid of the chat filter. Or she'll just look that up. So I'm gonna try and get one more run going. If it dies to more bad RNG, then I'm definitely not gonna try again. You don't need to congratulate me, I didn't make Castlevania 3. Konami made it back when they made games. Now they're a pachinko machine company. Like, what do you want me to do with just a shitty little knife? This isn't a fan game. Though I'm working on one based off of this. Heavily based off of this. This is like the real Castlevania 3. This is the original Castlevania 3, pretty much. Now, hopefully my luck can just be way better this time, because I had a bunch of it in the last run. Including that drop. That says 7. Okay, maybe I'm better off having less viewers right now. Well, I saw the Castlevania runs where he had the world record that K-Mac had previously playing that he was comparing against. You're wondering how he does that? I have no idea. I could maybe set that up, but I don't know if I'd lose so many frames while playing the actual game that it just wouldn't be worth it. Try to have how to have the video start every time I start a run. Never looked into that? Okay. Speaking of drops, just avoided that one at least. Not getting caught on all the drops at least. I'm avoiding most of them still. No. I was thinking Super Monkey Ball for a second. Yeah, SMB can also stand for Super Monkey Ball. So it can get confusing at times. Even though as soon as you said, even though I was probably thinking Super Mario Brothers at first. Also thinking Super Monkey Ball. I have to stop there and not get hit. You know, it's probably not that much faster to just stop there and wait for that to pass. Let's just get that over with. That's the best pace I've had on stage 3 all day, and that's really sad. I'd love to see an Alucard world record progression on this game. Mainly because I'd be in it. It might. I mean, with all this cool stuff 2Cat could do, I could maybe just at least learn a bit of that, and even then, that could be enough to just start doing better than, well, the 35s. I'd have to learn most of it, essentially. I still did a few randomizers recently, but that was about it. Speaking of which, I might want to do one tonight, just for the fun of it. Just in case there's a drop there, I'm just jumping. Somewhere in the low 36s, if I'm not mistaken, I had. Nothing below the 36-minute mark, though. In fact, I only ever did 2 runs that got below that. Actually, no, I think I did 3. Oh, why did that happen again? Why? I wasn't fucking... Oh, well. Whatever. If we don't get hit on one of the birds, then we can still have a really easy boss fight, so... I mean, I've been getting much better at that lately anyway, so... Why did I quit running SC before? It's because I just put most of my effort into 3 recently. It's because of how much time I was spending on 3. Which I'm way better at than 4. What are you trying to say there, buddy? The randomizer? Probably. Maybe that instead of some more of this! Oh! Wow, that was pathetic. This is gonna suck now. I got a really shitty bird there. Got shot on there, that sucks. The normal game. Highly unlikely, I'd have to relearn that again. Oh man, a frickin' bird though! What kind of powder... That rarely happens. That's rare that happens. Now I really just have to be careful with this one. Really gotta be careful on this. I know what to do, but it's not easy. So, he doesn't charge. So, walk back. Ah! Fucking hell! Come back. Oh, come back. Come back! No, he's charge. Stop! Fucking hell! No! Stop! Stop! I'm not even looking at my time anymore.